This evening's matchup features the visiting Penn State Berks Nittany Lions and your United States Naval Academy midshipmen. Let's first welcome the starting lineup for the Nittany Lions. In goal, number 31, Jared Ballister. At left defense, number 44, Logan Morris. At right defense, number 12, Dan Lyons.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
At
Sam.
center, number 8, John
It's not
Ryan.
going yet.
Oh, it's like on a delay. It should take a second. It's too slow.
At left wing, number
I
17,
forgot, I see it
Kenny
going by.
Keene.
Can we get the NABSD off there?
Yeah, it should be going
At
too.
right
because I
wing,
see
number
people
80,
behind it.
Eric DeLellis.
See, there's
The
people
Nittany
behind it.
Lions are coached by Steve
Look like
Rowe.
that in a second.
Okay.
And now, your Naval Academy midshipmen. In goal, a senior from Seoul, South Korea, number 31, Jack O'Halloran. At left defense, a sophomore from Bangor, Maine, number 21, Anthony Capuano. At right defense, a junior from Rosemont, Minnesota, number 3, Michael Parker.
They destroyed Pittsburgh the other night. Oh, Meg just went to a
At
room and
left
shut
wing,
the
a
door.
senior from Walpole, Massachusetts, your assistant captain, number 10, Jack O'Hare. At center, a senior from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, number 12, your captain, Matt Harrigan. And at right wing, a sophomore from Sugar Grove, Illinois, number 9, Alex Vandenberg. The Migs are coached by Michael Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that everyone please rise, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Get her done.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the Naval Academy, we support the core values of respect, honesty, and responsible conduct.
Okay, welcome back to 2017 Navy Hockey here tonight, Friday night. Rich Meshwood, Scott Steele. Got the Naval Academy midshipmen in some new uniforms tonight, dark blue with their gold. Play a ECHA point game against Penn State Berks.
Big game tonight, Rich. Every game the rest of this season is really important to Navy here if they have any type of a shot to get to the Nationals here.
Yeah, they've just got about win out here with the ECHA and Probably going to need a little bit of help
Yep.
with a couple upsets along the way. Navy looks like they're going to start Harrigan. O'Hare, Vandenberg. Defensively, Capuano and Burkhardt.
Rich, they've been working on a few new wrinkles in their power play here. Hopefully you get a chance to see that tonight here. Looked really good in practice.
A couple numbers back on the ice after the break. Good to see Nick Szabo back in there.
Yep.
Saw him during the warm-ups. Harrigan's going to try to get a little offense, sends it back deep into his zone. Looks for some help. Tries to send it deep to Jack O'Hare. O'Hare loses control. Penn State Berks going to pull it out of there. Vandenberg is going to dump it right back in. Navy will try to get back in there. Jack O'Hare hard on the puck. Berks looks just to clear the zone. Picked up by Vandenberg.
Ah.
Got stuffed right in the front. Good pressure by Navy right there. Nice open ice hit there by Navy. O'Hare brings it along the board, leaves it for Harrigan. Harrigan dumps it in deep, up and out of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're social...
Boy, 88 from Penn State's Burke got sandwiched by Vandenberg and Haig, I believe. I think he's hurting right now.
Open ice, too.
Yeah.
Open ice sandwich there. Sabatini out there, looks like with Douglas. Hay defensively should have, gonna have an interference call on Navy. That's a really cheap one, I think. Yep. Oh. Penn State Berks dumped that puck, and
yeah.
I mean Haig was right on him. Boy, that was tight call there. So Navy's got a kill here with less than 2 minutes in the first period. Don't want to see this.
I guess you can't complain only when they don't call the same thing for us.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was pretty tight. Berks looks to set up. Out there, Stamler killing with Beck, Nick Szabo, and
Beck.
Beck, and then who's that behind the play right now? Can't quite see the number. Oh, we got a penalty coming up on Berks now. This guy's going to call everything. Stamler has control. He looks for some help. He's got Beck out front. Berks will be getting a hooking call here, I think. Yep, hooking. This guy's calling it tight already, Scott.
He sure
I think that
is.
might have been a makeup call, but we'll
Yeah.
play a little 4-on-4 here. Looks like O'Hare's out there. Capuano, Harrigan, and Burkhardt for Navy.
Not so much for that quick game, Rich.
I know. Berks is going to send all the way around. Should be an icing coming all the way down.
Minor penalty for hooking at 1:30.
Little 4-on-4 for 125. Then Navy will have a real brief 20-second power play.
Yep. It's always fun, the 4-on-4 on this Olympic sheet.
Yes. 3-on-3 would be even better.
Yeah.
Harrigan at the face-off. Harrigan tries to win it back. Berks is going to dump it in. Capuano look for somebody. Berks keeps it on sides. Looks for some room. Gets a shot, doesn't quite make it there. O'Hare has got Harrigan. Harrigan stumbles over the line. Capuano there for Navy. Neutral zone. Berks will send that in deep. Harrigan back for Navy. Long breakout pass. O'Hare is going to send it back defensively. Looks for a little bit of room. Is O'Hare up along the board, stump in deep for Navy. Wu back there. Berks tries to take it to the net. Stopped right there. Hard shot towards the net. Nothing there. Hogan for Navy needs to skate it out of the zone, get to the line, dump. Navy needs a change up here. Hogan will skate it right into the zone, looks for some room, gets a shot. Nice hit there by Lininger. The guy's right in front of him, he doesn't call it. And then this guy calls it from halfway across the ice.
Yeah, that was a little odd.
He take his whistle away already. That's the third one he's called already.
Yeah. I think they started that new commission payment program for the refs.
My goodness.
So they pay them by the penalty now. So you're going to see some more penalties called in these games.
All right, so we got 4-on-3 for 2 seconds. My goodness gracious. It's the Earn As You Go program.
Yeah.
Turk got there for Navy. Haig comes back on the ice. 4-on-4 now again for 22 seconds, and then Berks will have a power play. Shot towards the net, blocked there by Navy.
Navy penalty, number 22, John.
O'Halloran in net for Navy with a nice stop. No.
Penalty, 3-0-1. Lininger minor for
Looks like Beck and Turk with Scasia and Zabo out there. Navy will dump that back in deep. Turk right there for Navy, though, killing some more time. Navy kills for another 123. Berks looks to bring it up the boards. Turk hot on his man. Up and out of play into the Navy bench. Defensive zone face-off for Navy. Nope, neutral zone. It's like Tova will be there for Navy. Takes face-off one back to Haig. Haig tries to get control, but Berks has it. Looks for that man out front. Looks to wrap around, back to the point. Shot towards O'Halloran. He covers that up. 57 left to kill for Navy. Face-off stays right there at the dot. Haig's going to send that bad boy all the way around out of the zone. Tova will be there for Navy to bother him. Sabatini pressuring. Hogan tries to send that one out of the zone. It makes it. Sabatini will send it the rest of the way. .20 seconds to kill for Navy. Steal by Harrigan. Harrigan looks for some room, gets a shot, save, rebound.
Oh.
Nice job by Harrigan there.
Yeah, it was. It's hard to believe that with all the 4-on-4 that we've played here, we're only 4-3 in shots.
Yeah. Face-off stays right there. O'Hare's going to send it back down deep. 9 seconds to go. Navy's going to kill this off. Harrigan right to O'Hare. O'Hare sends it back to Capuano. Gets a shot. Hit someone in the front there. Let's play a little 5-on-5 here. O'Hare tried to stuff that in. Can't quite get it there, though. Berks will send it all the way down. Burkhardt there with him off the side of the net. Sent back out front. Here comes Harrigan up the right. He's got Vandenberg with him. Vandenberg over the line. Looks for some room. Goal! Alexander Vandenberg. Harrigan fed him beautifully. 2-on-1. Navy goes up 1-0.
That was nice.
It's amazing when we get 5-on-5 hockey, but we can do it, you know?
There's just too much space on that ice.
Yeah, there was.
Needed more bodies. Now that was a nice play. Nice.
Harrigan brings it over the line, looks for help. Got Scashier right there. Harrigan circles back around, loses control. The puck stays right out front.
26. That was Vandenberg from Harrigan and O'Hare at 5:26.
Vandenberg gets the goal. Harrigan and O'Hare with the assist. Good job by Zabo keeping that on sides.
We got
Brought back-
Scasio playing with Zabo now.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a nice
that's
combo.
Harrigan feeds it back behind to Vandenberg. Scashier will go all the way back for Navy. Looks for a little bit of help. O'Hare, he's got Stamler breaking down the center. Jack got a shot there. Good defensive play by Berks. Puck went out of play. Kept on by Haig. Haig's going to skate that down low. Looks for a shot. Rebound. Puck bounces right there. Douglas got tripped up right in the front. Should be an icing coming all the way back. It's like Haig and Hogan out there defensively for Navy. Sabatini, Douglas, Stamler.
Yep. That line came together right at the end of the year.
Yeah, it really
They
looked
played
good.
Some good.
Sabatini dumps that behind the play. Looks to feed Douglas. Douglas looks for some help. He's got Stamler behind. Back to the point. Cut across to Haig. Hogan. Back to Haig. Looks for some room. Gets taken out of the play. Sabatini gets a shot. Stamler there for Navy. Haig will be back for Navy. Looks for some room. Offsides, Penn State Berks. They'll touch back up. Haig looks for some room. Hogan pinches his man against the boards. Burkhardt back there for Navy. Looks for a way out. Beck. I see Navy. That was an ugly breakout, Scott.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't sure what he thought he was going to do with that, but probably just the puck came a little flat off the boards. Well, you're fine.
Face off to the right of O'Halloran. Burkhardt looks for a way out of the zone. Has it. Stamler had a little room. He's got Beck with him. Burkhardt keeps it in the zone. Bounces right down to Beck. Beck puts it to Stamler. Was kind of stuck right there.
Yeah.
Berks looks for a way out. Long outlet pass. Tries to put it out front. Good job by Capuano, sending that a puck back around. Beck hot on his man. Lineker for Navy. He'll skate past his defenseman. Looks for some room. Shot. Rebound. What a rebound. That puck sat right there. Just couldn't quite get to it. Ooh! Big open ice hit there by Nick Zabo. Saved by O'Halloran. Berks with a little bit of momentum there. Had a couple shots. Just out of the reach of Beck. Navy changes up. Looks like O'Hare, Harrigan, and Vandenberg will come out. O'Halloran, he'll scarf that up.
Tempo's picking up a little bit here.
Yeah.
Couple good hits here. Got to figure it's going to be a little flat first game this year. coming back
That
off
long
a pretty
break.
long break.
Yeah, that long break. Navy will send it all the way around. O'Hare waits for it. Zabo sends it along to O'Hare. O'Hare gives it to a flying Harrigan. Harrigan has room, gets tripped up. Set back. Shot on net. Rebound. Nothing there. Navy's got some wheels now. Looks like they've kind of kicked it in.
Yep.
Harrigan skates past his man. Hogan looks to settle things down. Vandenberg up off his leg into the zone. 2-on-1 coming here for Berks. .9:49 left in this first period. Navy's up 1-0.
Yeah, a little uneventful, actually. These
Yeah.
games with Penn State Berks have always gotten a little gritty.
Navy wins control, looks to set up his Haig. Tried to bring it out to Douglas, picked off there. Hogan defensively. Stamler neutral zone. Brings it over the line, looks for some room. Stamler puts it towards the net. Long pass broken up there by Sabatini. Harrigan for Navy. Boy, this is... Whew. Berks maintains control, sends it towards O'Halloran. Doesn't quite get there, though. Sabatini coming up the left side. He's got Harrigan with him. Over the line, gets a shot. Doesn't quite get there. Tried to feed it back to O'Hare, but O'Hare was going deep. Berks over the line, Capuano. Comes Navy. Navy's got a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Here comes Harrigan. Harrigan's got O'Hare with him. Left right there.
I don't think that was what they were thinking.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Offsides,
Ah.
Berks.
Good call.
Lininger there at the face-off. He's got Beck with him. Scascia is going to send that down. No icing, though. Turk out there. Turk pressures behind the play. Beck tried to step up. Lininger, though, will get there. Left right there for Beck. Beck pass to Turk. Loses control. Tries to get control. Sends it back behind. Berks looks just to clear the zone. Scascia is going to send that back in. Left right out front there. Kept in by Turk. He'll send it in deep. Beck there for Navy. Turk steps up on the play. Zabo battling at the blue line.
Nice job keeping it in.
Yeah, just got to do something with it.
Yeah.
Here comes Berks now. Berks has the line. Sent way high of O'Halloran. Burkhardt will send it all the way back to Turk. Turk looks across to Douglas. Douglas will tap that in. Navy needs to change up here. Nice hit there. Douglas with a big body there. Feeds it back behind for Stamler. Stamler looks for some room, sends it back out front. Hogan pinched down, has control now. Looks for some room. Puck kind of bouncing around there. Sent on net to O'Halloran. Douglas Stamler gets hacked there.
Whoa.
Stamler looks across.
Ah,
Had Sabatini right there.
man, Sabatini just didn't get it off quick enough.
Yeah, it didn't look like he did.
Yeah. He had some net, but it closed up
Shot
quick.
on net, covered up.
Yeah, Steve knows. He saw it, but it closed up quick.
Yeah, it did.
That was a nice play, though. It's good on both their parts being there.
O'Hare looks for some help, sends it back to Capuano. Jack gets a shot on net. Rebound was right there. Harrigan has control. O'Hare and Harrigan in the corner there. Berks is looking just to clear the zone, get a little pressure off. Long pass to Vandenberg. Vandenberg has the line, looks for some room. He's got two guys out front. Back to Capuano. Cap sends it towards the net. Burkhart. O'Hare makes a little move. Capuano right to Harrigan. Harrigan gets a shot just wide. Burkhart sends it behind to Vandenberg. Vandenberg looks for some help. Capuano gets a shot wide again. Burkhart keeps it in the zone. Comes Berks over the line. Tried to make a move on Burkhart. No way. Lininger has the line, looks for some help. Navy's changing up. Stripped in the neutral zone. Whew. Back. Looks for room. Gascasio skating. "14 shots on net already for Navy.
Bad boys.
Mm-hmm.
Go to your rooms.
It's like Scasia and Berks both matching for roughing.
Yep.
4:05 left in the first period. Navy's still up 1-0. Little 4-on-4 here. Harrigan, O'Hare, Haig, and Hogan. It's going to go all the way back down by O'Halloran.
Matching minor penalty.
Oh, look out there.
For Penn State Berks, Eric DeLellis, and for the Naval Academy #2,
O'Hare has the line.
Skresha. 2 minutes for roughing.
Harrigan against the boards, looks for some room. He's got Jack O'Hare with him. O'Hare comes out with the puck. He's got Haig right there, wrap around. Bouncing puck. Hogan tried to get it back to Harrigan, nothing there though. Haig for Navy. O'Halloran with a stop. Harrigan looks for some room. Navy needs to change it up here. Stamler heads out there for Navy. Stamler's got some room, 1-on-4. He's got Haig right at the point. Sent back across, looking for Vandenberg. Puck stays right there for Stamler. Stamler back out front.
Oh, hey.
Save by O'Halloran. Here comes Burkhardt out of the zone. He's got Vandenberg with him. Has the line, leaves it for Vandenberg. Shot, save. 2:19 left in the first. Navy with 17 shots on net.
Starting to finally shoot the puck.
Yeah,
Started a little slow there.
I know.
Halfway through, we had 4 or 5 shots apiece.
Lineker wins it back, but it's going to get out of the zone. Wu back there for Navy. Zabo feeds Turk. Turk over the line. Looks for some room. Wu pinches in. Keeps control for Turk. 5-on-5 again now. Right there for Beck. Beck dumps that back in deep. Lineker presses hard. Off the board. Wu with a good step up there at the blue line. Stumped in deep by Beck. Turk takes his man out right in front of the net.
The hitting starting to pick up
It
quite
is.
a bit here.
Wu goes back to set things up. Zabo Vandenberg dumps it in deep. Looks like it's up and out of play, though. All right, second period. A little bit of a lengthy break there. Navy still 1-0 lead. Off the rest of the weekend. No more games this weekend. Boys are on the road next weekend. The following weekend, Alabama here Friday, Saturday night.
Yep. We got the Navy D2 military tournament here this weekend.
Tomorrow and Saturday. Is it just tomorrow now?
Yeah, Saturday now. It's just 1:40 and 7 o'clock tomorrow. Some good hockey games.
All right, like to see Navy come out here just flying.
Yeah.
First couple minutes, pump in some goals, get this game over with. Get it out of question right away.
Right. Yep. They're due too.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they had a bunch of opportunities there.
They sure did. Just couldn't seem to put it in the back of the twine.
Now it's hard coming back off that 3-week break, though. It's always been that way. Looks like Harrigan is out there with Vandenberg, Burkhart. Berks is going to send it out behind O'Halloran. Capuano there for Navy. Vandenberg loses control along the edge. Shot way high.
Oh, he did keep it in.
But puck's going to come out of the zone. Navy goes back, tries to regroup. Berks is going to send it in on O'Halloran. Capuano there for Navy. Left right out front.
Oh.
Puck left out front. Berks buries it, ties it up 1-1.
That's not how they needed to start this period.
No, not at all. Instead of flying, we flat. Kind of a bouncing puck down there. No one could quite get control of it,
Yeah.
All right, Stamler, Sabatini out there for Navy. Let's get a little offensive pressure here. Navy tries to send it in deep. Back to neutral is Hogan. Hogan will send it in deep. Douglas there for Navy. Tries to send it back along.
Penn State Berks goal scored by number 10, Jesse Abarca. Assist
For goalie interference.
minor penalty to Douglas for goaltender interference at 1:20.
Oh, that was bad. I thought Berks was going for a cross check
I
because he
thought it was
cross checked
something.
him into the goalie.
Right, exactly.
Okay, Berks has a little bit of momentum here. Put a goal in. Now they're on a power play. Navy's got a kill here. Get things back. Lindinger and Turk out there. Berks gets a shot wide of O'Halloran. Put right back out front. Over the line.
Oh, so
But
close.
Lindinger almost was there to the races. Berks looks to get onside. Back to the point. Gets a shot towards O'Halloran. Doesn't quite make it there, though. Back to the line. Shot save. O'Halloran knocks that to the side. Scassia hard on his man along the boards. Lindinger tries to clear the zone. Can't quite get there, though. Oh, boy. Look, he was holding him. He was hugging him. Uh-oh, here comes Turk. Right side. He's got someone with him. Not sure who that is. Navy goal! Nick Zabel!
Oh, yeah.
Woo-hoo! Short-handed goal by Navy. Great job by Turk. He just left that puck right there.
Yeah.
Zabel top shelved it.
Yeah, that's good goal by Mick.
Navy takes a 2-1 lead.
Navy midshipman goal scored by number 23, Mickey's.
That's
O'Hara
always a
strips
nice
it.
momentum builder.
Always. Harrigan tries to spin back around. Burke gets a shot. He'll cover that up. .16:08 left in the second period. Navy's up 2-1. Navy will change it up. Looks like Stamler comes out with Sabatini. Douglas.
Yep.
Capuano's going to send that back along. Icing. Burke's going to skate himself right in the corner. Gets stripped. Ah. Stamler tips that in. Turk looks for some room. Has someone right out front there. Back working hard in front of the net. Turk has some room, looks for a backhand shot. We keep going off and on. He says it's continuously. Yep, something's big time messed up. He says it's on, off, on, off, on, off. He said it's. Yeah. Neutral zone face-off for Navy there. Tovo out there with Flagler and Golomblowski. He's coming all the way back down. Tovo for Navy. Tries to send it back around.
Oops.
Comes Flagler. He has some room. He's got Tovo with him. Boy, he tried to feed that. Would have been better to take that right to the net, Scott.
Yeah, definitely.
Scassia turns on. Navy goal!
Yeah.
Flagler. Oh, Tovo got it.
Yeah.
3-1 Navy. Stamler, 1-on-2, tries to make a move. Backhand, save. Covered up.
Nice rush.
Stamler looked for some room. Shot, glove, save. What's the status?
I mean, I think it's. I'm gonna try to run updates during the period, during intermission. But right now it's kind of in and out.
Yeah, that's what he keeps saying. Back on, off. Run those. That Navy thing is out. The bulbs are blown on this side. Burkhardt for Navy brings it over the zone. He's got Capuano there. Cap score!
Nice.
4-1 Navy.
And both of our.
So with the audio, and so that way we can upload it.
Woo for Navy. Tries to get some room. He's got Lininger. Lininger over the line. He's got Turk with him. Turk, backhand, rebound, Navy goal! Lininger, 5-1. can has been opened.
I was just about to say,
I think it might be because we're almost sold out. We have 4 tickets left at the front desk.
Yeah.
I think if people are on the Wi-Fi,
Right. It keeps cutting on and on. Yeah. Berks is going to call a timeout. We're having some problems, and everyone can know with the video in here tonight. So
even
we're
the audio.
we're cutting in and out. So we're trying to fix it as we're talking. We got 4 people up on this little platform, so the guys are trying to fix the audio, the video, but me and Scott are just hanging loose up here, I guess.
Just yakking.
But anyways, from what I hear, they're gonna, we'll, very least it'll get recorded, and then it'll be downloaded later, and you can watch it, I guess.
Yep. Just don't
Something's going on.
Just don't read the paper and get the results.
ESPN tonight at
Yeah.
11:45.
Skip it.
All right, 11:37 left in this second period. Navy's up 5-1 now. Turk shot just high. Looks for his way out of the zone. Beck's gonna just dump that in. Up, offsides there. Beck tried to dump it in deep.
Yeah.
Flagler out there for Navy again. Grolombowski back to.
Oh,
Boy, Tova almost had a chance for another one. Fourth line action here. Shot just wide. Kept down by Hogan. Flagler working hard down low. Boy, he's being held there, but Navy circles back to the point for Hogan. Hogan gets a shot. Doesn't make it there.
Navy's definitely taking control of the game.
.9:58 left in the second period. 5-1 Navy. Up off the linesman foot there. Harrigan back pressuring for Navy. O'Hare, he's going to dump it right straight back in. Vandenberg hustling for Navy. O'Hare, Vandenberg behind the play. Looks for point man. Capuano tries to keep it in. Here comes Berks with a 3-on-1. Didn't quite make it there. Vandenberg with a nice hit along the boards.